For today's video, we will answer a math challenge given by one of our followers. And the question goes like this. Given this equation, x raised to the power of x raised to the power of 40 equals 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 7th root of 5. Now, our goal is to find the real value of x that satisfies this equation. Now, you can pause this video if you want to give this problem a try. Now, suppose you pause this video. Now, let's see if you got the correct answer. So, given this equation, our goal is to find the real value of x that satisfies this equation. So, to answer this question, so what we're going to do is to raise both sides by 40. Now, at this point, what we're going to do is to simplify this, and we will use some laws of exponent. So take note, when we have a raised to the power of b raised to the power of c, we can rewrite this as a raised to the power of b raised to the power of c. So x raised to the power of x raised to the power of 40, we can rewrite this as x raised to the power of x raised to the power of 40. Now, another law of exponent says that if we have b raised to the power of a raised to the power of c, we can rewrite this as b raised to the power of c raised to the power of a, or we can interchange this exponent right over here. So if we do that, we get x raised to the power of 40 raised to the power of x raised to the power of 40. Alright. Next, what we're going to do is to simplify the right-hand side of our equation. And take note, these two expressions is the same thing as b raised to the power of a times c. So we can multiply this exponent right over here like this. Now at this point, notice that this 40, we can factor this out as 8 times 5. Now what's the purpose of factoring 40 as 8 times 5? So we will see later on. But for now, we will use again this form to simplify the right-hand side of our equation. So if we do that, we can rewrite this as 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 8 raised to the power of 5 multiplied by 7th root of 5. Now, let's simplify this expression. 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 8. Now, it means that we need to multiply this base 7th root of 5 8 times. Also, we will multiply the number inside the 7th root, or simply, we have here 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 8. So this is this expression. Next, how about the exponent? 5 multiplied by 7th root of 5. Take note, this 5, we can rewrite this as 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 7. And if we multiply this, notice that we have an exponent of 1. So if we multiply the number inside the 7th root, we have 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 7 plus 1. Or simply, 7 plus 1 is just 8. And technically speaking, the base and the exponent are just the same thing. And also, one thing to notice is 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 8 must be greater than 1. Because 5 raised to the power of 8 must be greater than 5 raised to the power of 7. Now, why is this important? Because I have here a video that tells us that if the number must be greater than 0, then we have only one possible solutions. And I will put the link of this video in the comment section down below. Alright? So, using this equation have only one solution if x raised to the power of 40 must be equal to the 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 8. And to solve for the value of x, what we're going to do is to rewrite this expression. Take note, when we have nth root of b raised to the power of m, we can rewrite this as b raised to the power of m over n. So, the right-hand side, we can rewrite this as 5 raised to the power of 8 over 7. And finally, to solve for the value of x, let's raise both sides by 1 over 40. Because 40, you have 40 over 1 multiplied by 1 over 40 using this identity. This will give us x raised to the power of 1. And x raised to the power of 1 is just x. And also, Using some laws of exponent, we can simplify this as 5 raised to the power of 8 over 7 multiplied by 1 over 40. And 8 cancel out, and 40 is 8 times 5. So we have here 1 over 7 multiplied by 1 over 5. And 7 times 5 is just 35. And we get that the value of x must be equal to 5 raised to the power of 1 over 35. Or we can rewrite this in third form or using square root as follows. We have 35 root of 5. And that is our answer to this question. So, given this equation, x raised to the power of x raised to the power of 40 equals 7th root of 5 raised to the power of 7th root of 5, then the value of x must be equal to 5 raised to the power of 1 over 35, or we can rewrite this as 35th root of 5. And as always, we are done.